Revolutionary greetings, brothers and sisters. We are trusting and hoping that you are protected by the Almighty God from everything that is happening in this beautiful motherland and of course in the rest of the whole world. So guys, so much has been happening in West Africa and our focus is mainly on the AES states. Nowadays it's just about Ecowas and what they are doing to our precious AES. So we have seen them trying to beg them to come back. We have seen also that they will be losing $74 million every year just by the withdrawal of the three countries, and that doesn't go well with Ecowas, especially Tinubu. So we've seen
Ecowas and the West.
Yeah, Ecowas, of course. Ecowas is the West. Why do we even need to clarify that? So this has not gone well with them, and they've been trying, begging with all means that come back, come back. They've even gone to the extent of doing secret meetings, trying to strategize on how they can pull these people back to the ECOWAS organization. But we've seen all our three leaders saying, no, it's over. We are not going back. Yeah. We are not the type of ex that is convinced by small things to come back. Once we say we are done, we are done. And we've seen them doing that. And they have been winning tremendously just from that withdrawal from ECOWAS. So we want to deliberate more on some of the things that have been happening, including a secret meeting that has been happening.
So guys, when we were watching the AFCON, the African Cup of Nations, we saw the person who was supposed to be, you know, when visitors come to a country, you don't leave. But the president of Cote d'Ivoire, and he was the host, just left and went to France. Someone called him and said, "You, kid, come up. We need to talk." And he left. And once he was there, we also saw Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, the same guy who wants to host the Central Bank of Africa. Crazy, eh? He went up there for medical checkup. And by the way, some days ago he was talking about, in the AU, he was talking about improving medical facilities in Africa. But for him, he goes to France.
Hey.
So he was there. Then when Ouattara came back, that is president of Cote d'Ivoire, when he came back, there were reports or allegations of a secret ECOWAS meeting with delegates from ECOWAS. And some ECOWAS delegation went to Cote d'Ivoire to meet the president of Cote d'Ivoire, that is Alassane Ouattara, with a delegation from the French Ministry of Foreign Affairs to discuss how they can pressure AES to come back to ECOWAS. It's like Macron or France is like, we cannot lose these guys. Because we'll be losing over 80 million people in population and a lot of minerals. You saw that map with a lot of minerals showing Sahel is so full of minerals. Then, immediately after that, we saw the president of Togo going to Ouattara. The president of Togo went to Cote d'Ivoire. His name is Faure Gnassingbé. He went to Cote d'Ivoire, and they are saying that president of Togo was in Cote d'Ivoire last Friday to see Alassane Ouattara for a friendship and work visit. And he said that they talked about how the withdrawal of the AES is not good for the community, so they wish that AES can reconsider their decision and come back to them. It's like they are so sick, and like we always say, there are two countries in Africa or in West Africa in which France has its talons inside. And the two countries is Cote d'Ivoire and Senegal. If they lose these two, they have lost ECOWAS and the West. Although we still have Benin and Nigeria now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when France was chased out of the three countries, their hope was that we still have ECOWAS. At least we're still going to benefit from these countries through ECOWAS. And they never saw this coming. So for them to now pull out from ECOWAS, you know, ECOWAS comes with, oh, you have to sell, I don't know what, you have to give your minerals, you have to, like they are losing 74 million. It means that they are paying some taxes, there are things that they are paying just by being members of this.
And ECOWAS was taken by France in 1991. So probably this 74 million
goes straight.
Maybe more than a half goes straight.
Probably everything goes straight to France.
Yeah.
So when they were chased out, the reason it was easier in some countries too, we saw France pulling out without even putting in a fight, and people were like, we should be very careful. But I think they were like, let's just pull out because we still have Ecowas.
Yeah.
We're still gonna benefit anyway.
And for Niger, they were crazingly refusing to leave, remember?
Exactly.
Because Niger was one of the countries which was held so tightly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So France is in for a big shock because these guys are not going back, not anytime soon. And we saw the former president of Nigeria saying, you unlawfully put sanctions on these guys. Why can't we even talk about the sanctions? Why are you even going to tell them come back when we have not resolved some of these issues like sanctions? These people have suffered through your sanctions and you still want them to come back running. How?
And
make it make
that
sense.
was General Yakubu Gowon.
You know?
That is the former president of Nigeria and one of the founding fathers of Ecowas. He's calling on immediate lift of sanctions on Niger.
Unlawful sanctions.
Yeah. Then let us talk about Benin. Benin has been pretending to be this good country.
Yeah.
Because we saw them, they had to sanction these guys from using the port, but now they opened it. But when they opened it, Togo, remember Togo, for Nyasimbe, although a French puppet too, he did not sanction. When these other guys were sanctioning Niger and the other countries, he did not. So he even allowed these guys to continue using his port, his roads, his border and all. Yeah. But Benin started suffering. And who is making money from Benin suffering? Togo. So guys, the last time we had talks about a fourth country joining AES, we were hoping it would be Senegal or Togo. Because we saw Togo did not place sanctions on Niger. Yeah. And we said we are hoping that would be. But remember Togo, Faure Nyasimbe and his family has ruled Togo for over 50 years. And it's evident that this guy is a puppet. But we are hoping, and we are seeing him being used by Ouattara. Yeah. Because I think because of you have been giving them your port, you have been allowing them, you never sanctioned them, you are closer to them. So the AES guys need to be very, very careful with Faure Nyasimbe and Alassane Ouattara, because when we had the last coup of Ibrahim Traore, a lot of reports were that money came from France through Cote d'Ivoire to pay the puppets or the people who were being used to oust Ibrahim Traore in the coup. Yeah, so they need to be very, very careful.
And Ecowas, stop being that toxic ex that doesn't want to let go. It's time you just get it. We don't want you, we are done.
We know you'll be becoming a skeleton after this, and we are happy for that.
Guys, let us know what you think in the comment section down below. And please don't forget to like the video, share this video. More of our brothers and sisters need to be sensitized about what is happening, the revolution that has started from West Africa and hopefully to the rest of the African continent. Let us know in the comment section and don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.